Everybody get this video to 1,000 likes, my people, alright? Because what me have to tell you right now is breaking news. Breaking news, my people. Breaking news. Usain Bolt's lawyer speaks right now. And you definitely need to hear what go on. His lawyer says that Usain Bolt is kept in the dark after losing millions of dollars in a fraud scandal. We're going to talk about that. Everybody right now, comment, run Bolt money inside the comment section, my people, alright? Every single body right now. Let's go. Donald's body. Finally, I'm going to go into some updates pertaining to that. Is what I say. Everybody comment justice inside of the comment section right now. Her mother now speaks on that situation. We will talk about it. Share the video, subscribe to the channel, my people, and welcome to Virtual TV Vlogs. Alright, at the final segment, my people, and you will now get this segment. Alright, also coming up in the segment, the Prime Minister now faces fire after recent backlash now mounts about the indication of what it appeared to be damages that estimates for the storm the other day of approximately $1 billion. He says that the damages that the storm has cost Jamaica right now is between 500 million to $1 billion. We will talk about that. Alright, some of people kindness Wednesdays. Remember, of course, show some kindness. You're gonna get the blessing from man, you get it from the Almighty. So you need to stay tuned for that right now. Alright, so drop a like on the video, share the video, my people, and let's get into the main stories as it relates to that where that is concerned. Okay, so every single body, let's go into the main stories. Alright, now Usain Bolt for the past couple of weeks has been making very clear messages. Now this now gets even more personal. Alright, now they're saying that he's intentionally kept in the dark about his money. Usain Bolt and his $12.7 million of his own money has gone 2 years after it was stolen in a scandal. His lawyer is admitting the legend sprinter has been left in the dark. Right? Now, Olympic legend of the 100 and 200 meters record holder Usain Bolt is still stuck in the dark after he had $12.7 million stolen from him in a scandal. Bolt was defrauded of out of much of his savings, so most of his savings gone. Okay, is what he's saying. Now, in this situation, it has been ridden the investment firm that stole more than $30 million from more than 30 clients. Jamaica's Minister of Finance and Public Service, Dr. Nigel Clark, announced that the investigation was determined to get to the bottom of the complex scheme orchestrated by Stocks and Securities Limited. Okay? Now, Clark said the scandal raised a staining Jamaica's reputation globally by nearly 2 years on Bolt and company are still without answers. Bolt's lawyers Linton Gordon told the source this month Dr. Nigel Clark, Jamaica's finance minister, and the public service announcement that investigators are coming from Canada, England, and Timbuktu, and from the United States. He says we haven't had one iota regarding the outcome of those investigations. So we don't know who took the money, who we can turn to, because everything is undercover, is what he says, right? Now, Bolt has spoken extensively on the scandal, but has since seemingly hinted it on social media. The iconic sprinter fans scratching their heads with puzzling social media posts. Now, they banking on the country's love for his country, but ask yourselves, do they love their country, or do they love themselves? He wrote. Bolt's lawyer Gordon said the Jamaica Olympic hero is disappointed. He says he's simply shocked and disappointed to know a country he has put on the map, and he has put his money in an institution here that he has lost or he can't get back, is what he says. Now, his lawyer continues to say that Bolt's company Wellgen opened an account with SSL with an initial investment of 6.2 million intended for his investment or retirement, is what he says. All right. Overall, they're saying that granted that for a country that he has done so much for, the authorities are really not doing much, is what he says, giving him any clues as to why this has happened. Okay, my people? So, right now, we're going to move on from that to know this. Okay? Now, in all fairness, my people, I will say this. Usain Bolt is being treated very badly by his Jamaican counterparts and the government in this situation. I'm not going to hide and talk. We have to just call a spade a spade. Because at the end of the day, this situation should have been dealt with in a better manner, and more concerns should have been shown by the Jamaican people and the Jamaican government also. That's what I'm saying. Moving right along. Donald's body now comes as the main topic where this is concerned. Right? It is now coming as answers are now being sought yet again. Now, granted that the then Deputy Commissioner of Police B0dy said that Donna Lee and her situation, it seems that it is now looking like the remains have been destroyed. Okay? But there is still, in what there appears to be, some hindsight that is being shared, and it is being sought by the courts. In the last few days, I've been giving you updates pertaining to that, where they're saying they're banking on the footage to now tell them who indeed that has been using her personal belongings. That is important. Now, her mother comes to the forefront yet again, making a plea to the Jamaican people, to the Jamaican courts, and most of all to the accused Constable Noel Maitland. So, fellow mother, the mother's suspect dropping victim, Donna Lee Donaldson, says she's withering away. Now, Miss Donaldson disappeared last July visiting her boyfriend, Constable Noel Maitland. Now, Miss Donaldson disappeared. In those times, the police have conducted what they appear to be a drop-in investigation. Now, Constable Noel Maitland has been charged with the drop-in, but Miss Donaldson has not been found. Maitland, who appeared in the Home Circuit Court, was further remanded. His legal team is to review what they appear to be some applications. Now, the judge in the matter ordered that the defense team furnish their submission and support documents by a specific time. The mother says, "Tell me where my daughter body is." She demanded Jamaicans are superstitious, where we put them off the Dovecat or Medaris, and even though they can't hear us, or whether we know we can go back to the spot where he or she was, she says, or say hi, or whatever it is. But my daughter just disappeared in the wind. She says, whether Maitland is responsible or not, he is the one who took her from the house. She's saying that her red is all over his apartment based on the forensics that have their proof, is what she says. The fact is in the apartment. So Noel have to talk. If it is not him know who did it, is what Miss Lug is saying. And she's adamant on that. Drop a like on the video for Donna Lee Donaldson one time. Alright, my people, let's get into the last remaining stories, where the Prime Minister says that it is now going to cost the country $500 million to $1 billion to now make repairs for the storm we passed the other day. Now, our figures are primarily by the end of the day. We will have more refined figures to share with the public. Now, he was addressing Wednesday's post-cabinet briefing at the Jamaica House, is what he says. Now, the Prime Minister noted that Jamaica has a multi-layered disaster response mechanism, which has placed the country in a position to fund the repairs. And again, the figures are looking like $500 million to $1 billion. He says we have a budgetary allocation to create buffers, which we have put in contingency funds. The fund is approximately $5 billion. Now, in all fairness, I not see the road them a fix still, you know, my G. Believe. And if Beryl did more damage and this storm did less, or it could cost the country $1 billion, I don't know. Like and share the video with my people and tell me what are your thoughts inside the comment section. I'm out.